Okay, we're starting on the north side of the house here. This is the closed dryer vent. It's sprung open. It's brick and wood exterior. Got little stair-step cracks between the brick and mortar right here. See these on the corners? It's 6 inches and it goes back in that direction. That's not a foundation issue. It's not a foundation issue. It's a shrinkage crack. The cement, okay, it's always drying. The Hoover Dam dried a few years ago, so use that as a reference. The brick, you'll never be able to measure this, but it's actually always growing. Since it's always drying, always shrinking, and always growing, it's called a shrinkage crack. Now, the cement, or the concrete, and the brick materials, they have different thermodynamic properties. So they expand and contract at different rates, and that contributes to those. Some people call them corner pops. If it's bad enough, you might want to replace it because you're holding brick up. But it's not a foundation issue. We got some cracking right here. Those are called soldier bricks. Alright. We got some wood rot. That's conducive to wood destroying insects. That's conducive to termites. This casement shouldn't have been right next to the ground. Now, this is a different foundation than the house. It's called a floating slab. See, it was all installed differently. This poured. These steps are higher than 7 3/4 inches. These steps are not dimensionally uniform. This ramp is steeper than 3 degrees. This handrail does not have balusters. And along we got a little bit of diagonal cracking inside of here. We got a different video. This is the water video. You're gonna see. I baked the overhead door into that because I'm a multitasker. These handrails are too low. These baluster rails are farther apart than 4 inches, and these ends are open, so you can catch your clothes on these and fall down the steps if you want to. Coming along here, if you see these right here, you see that? That's a drill hole. See that? That's a drill hole. See that? That's a drill hole. There's only one reason for these drill holes. Only one. It's to apply product. That's code word for poison. The target pest would be subterranean termites. That's the only reason for those holes. Now, I haven't seen evidence of termite damage yet, but most people, this is not usually a proactive treatment. This is usually a reactive treatment. So we can assume that this structure has likely had termite damage somewhere, termite activity somewhere, and we can further assume that if you had termite activity that there may be some unseen or unknown damage. Now, once you drill these holes, once you apply this product, that's considered a lifetime treatment. You shouldn't retreat unless you see live animals. That's what it's considered. That's what it says on the product. Like baby aspirin, it comes with instructions. And you follow that. That said, my house has been permanently treated 3 times. We saw live animals. Yay! These bushes are touching the house. That's conducive to carpenter ants. We had a little mortar repair up here around those are called stretcher bricks. Had a little mortar repair. I just got off the roof, so I'm kind of looking for my pins. I lost 2 pins over here. They might have gone to the cause. I'm not getting any of these holly bushes for those pins. Okay. Now these bushes aren't actually touching the structure, but all this debris should be cleaned out. It's a shame about the pins. Holly bushes there. Trees shouldn't be closer to the structure than 25 feet. Closer to the structure than 25 feet. I get it. This is a crepe myrtle. It's ornamental. Look how big that sucker got. It's not ornamental anymore. That cute little kitten grew up to be a big old tomcat. Okay? So the roots get in. They take moisture out from the house. The roots grow. They expand. They touch the roof. All those reasons. Coming along, we got a little bit of cracking over here on this grade beam, the exterior side of this grade beam wall. A little bit of cracking right in here. We've had some, and we've had some mortar repair. This is the middle bedroom. This is the west window. We had some mortar repair right there. Coming along, we got cracking and peeling paint. Storm windows are beyond the scope of this inspection. These are single pane aluminum frame windows. They no longer meet the current energy requirements. If you pulled a permit to remodel this house, these storm windows might go towards that, because you're graded on a sliding scale. But without these storm windows, if you don't want these dated storm windows, you're basically it's time for a window replacement. Upgrade, updating. This is the condensing unit. I feel it moving some heat. Some references I have says if you can feel heat, then you know it's working. We're gonna go a little farther than that. We're gonna go a little farther than that. Again, or you'll learn that the electric meter is too high. The surface drop doesn't. It comes in underneath the roof line. It's supposed to come in above the roof. And we've had some main drain replacement here, which is good. Age of the house, you expect that. We talked about the water heater being too high. We checked this guy. I don't think we have. He works. He should have he's got a vacuum breaker. Is that a vacuum breaker on that? No, that's just a fancy. It should be insulated. It is supported, and it should have a vacuum breaker on it. We got an open clean out. That's not too good. Handy, but not too good. All the sewer gases go to the kitchen window. Put another potato in the pot. We got company. Okay, what is this? Is that a step or not? 1, 2, 3, 4. If that's 4 steps, then it should have a handrail. A better one than's on the front porch, but like on the front porch. If that's not considered a step, then 3 steps is not required. 4 steps is required. Well, how about that? The light was sealed. Storm doors are beyond the scope of this inspection. Big fight in my house. This is a prickly pear. My wife thinks that it's a devil's ear. So. I don't even know what this is. That's a cable of some kind. What is this? Mosquito mister? Shower? What is this? It's weird. Well, it's not hooked up to anything.